Coming up on Juice and Java, a celebration for those with autism.
And the president of the Filipino Student Association will join us in studio to talk about what they're doing for Asian American and Pacific Islander Month.
Plus, honoring Earth Week in style. We have more.
All that and more. The season finale of Juice and Java starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Ilana Epstein.
I'm Cora Mayer-Costa.
And I'm Achkar.
And I'm Charlie Goldberg. Thank you for starting your morning with us.
Autism Acceptance Month is coming to an end, but the community is still coming together to fundraise and show their support.
Our Elizabeth Gottlieb is at Jamesville Beach Park for an Autism Acceptance Walk.
Thanks, Ilana and Cora. I'm here at Jamesville Beach Park for the One Step at a Time Autism Acceptance Walk. The Central New York chapter of the Autism Society of America put this event together for the end of Autism Acceptance Month and to celebrate 60 years of advocating and supporting the autism community. In honor of this milestone, the Autism Society launched a brand new campaign, and I spoke with the Central New York Executive Director Jean Leaker about the goals of the new Autism Is campaign.
The Autism Is campaign initiative really highlights the diverse experiences of all those impacted by autism and highlights the fact that everybody's journey is different. Moving forward, it serves as a goal for us to ensure that all individuals are respected, feel valued, and are provided with opportunities to maximize their quality of life. Our organization has been hosting this event now for over 20 years, and in addition to being our largest fundraiser that supports much of our programming throughout the year, it has become such a wonderful show of support.
The walk started at 10 a.m. this morning, and there was a ton of fanfare. Out of the Orange was here to kick things off and spread joy to the teams of families, friends, and solo walkers here today. It was raining earlier this morning, but it did not stop the community from coming together for this fundraiser and to support the autism community. The walk is wrapping up now, but there's still plenty of activities to do here, and I'm going to wrap things up here. Reporting live from Jamesville Beach Park, I'm Elizabeth Gottlieb. Back to you, Ilana and Cora.
Lizzie, looks like such a great event out there. Thank you so much. The Syracuse Challenger baseball program is giving opportunities for kids and adults with disabilities to take the field.
Our Olivia Rodriguez is at the Perfect Practice facility right now to tell us about the program. Olivia?
Hey there guys, well I'm here at the Perfect Practice facility here in Syracuse, where today they are kicking off spring training for their annual Challengers baseball program. Now the Challengers program invites children and adults with special needs to participate in a baseball program that lasts throughout the summer. Now the Challenger program here in Syracuse is actually the oldest and biggest program for Challengers in the entire country. Now I spoke with some of the faculty members working with Challengers and here at Perfect Practice about what this event means for the community.
There is not one person on that field, coaching or individual wise, that is not accepted. So the feeling of being accepted for an hour, 2 hours at the most, just brings joy to them.
Everybody can play baseball, and the Challenger program proves that. If you enjoy going out there and running around, we're here to facilitate it.
Now the event here starts today at 3, so we're going to see kids and adults coming in alike to start spring training come in a little bit later. I know it's a very rainy day, but it's a great opportunity to bring people together. As you can see right here behind me, we have some of the amazing batting cages that are available here at Perfect Practice. And what the Challengers program really aims to do is to bring people together from all parts of the state of New York to continue this really amazing tradition of including people with special needs in the community. But reporting here from Perfect Practice, I'm going to send it back to you guys. I'm Olivia Rodriguez.
Olivia, thank you so much. And speaking of keeping people together, Pi Kappa Phi chartered as a brand new fraternity on campus just weeks ago. They kept one thing in mind: inclusivity.
Our Ben Baskok spoke to the brothers to learn more about how they've broken barriers here at SU.
Lifelong dream has been to play basketball at Syracuse. Today, his name is etched into the Pi Kappa Phi charter as an honorary founding father. But David is so much more than that. He's a part of SU's Inclusive U program and the first to join Greek life.
I never thought I would be in this part, like be in the frat, but now I'm enjoying it, and like it's like, oh my God.
He really is writing his own story, and that is unbelievable. That's what you want, you know.
Anyone who knows David will tell you the same thing.
David's never had a bad day.
That he's always smiling, he's always excited. He'll always take the time out of his day to come say hi to you and ask how your day's going and just, you know, cheer you up.
Then came the big night, chartering in front of nationals.
Following that, I'd like to introduce David Dillon.
I talked to all the guys, like we were all like, yeah, we were tearing up when David was going up there. Just, you know, breaking that barrier and trying to get, you know, everyone included in our fraternity that wants to be.
Pi Cap got the ball rolling, but it was no easy layup.
He was thrilled to be asked and to be recruited, and then the issues came.
And I just asked, I said, hey, like, you know, what can Inclusive U students join fraternities? Answer I got was no, they can't because there's no technical GPA.
But David's brothers played a strong defense.
They fought and went through all the steps necessary to get David accepted and to, you know, change history to make sure Inclusive U students can participate in Greek life.
David is no stranger to leadership, and as the first Inclusive U student to join Greek life, his brothers are making sure he's not the last.
For us doing this, it's just a start. And I think moving forward, I think just more advocates from other chapters and entire Greek life and other programs around the school just say, hey, like, you know, these are students that are, you know, living in the dorm, they're going to classes, and these are students that are working, you know, just as hard, if not harder, to be here. He wants, you know, everyone to succeed as much as we want him to succeed.
This has to be about what he can do, not what he can't do.
Syracuse is leading the way. Is there still more to be done? Absolutely.
Like any great teammate, David's always thinking one step ahead.
I was looking for the one that supports our kids, Inclusive U, and this is the only one that does it for now.
Ben Baskok, CitrusTV News.
Thank you, Ben. A very moving story. Now, for college students in the U.S., suicide is the most common cause of death.
Our reporter Sigourney Bell tells us what one organization is doing to combat this.
As we near the end of the spring semester, exams, move out, and summer internships are crowding the minds of college students, and it can be overwhelming, which is why one organization on campus has made its whole mission based on supporting the mental health of students.
Do you guys want to buy daisies to support mental health?
It starts with Daisies, a table in Walnut Park, and a group of dedicated students. The organization is If You're Reading This Syracuse, and the event is the Daisy Project.
The event that we have going on behind us is we're selling daisies. The usual tradition is to lay out 1,100 daisies, and we do sell them as well, but the number is to represent how many college students take their lives each year. And for us, the selling of the daisies and all of the money that we raise goes to resources for, you know, suicide prevention and stuff like that. So.
Using their megaphones, the students attract passerbyers to not only buy a daisy, but to also leave a kind note, which is then tied onto the flower and left for someone else who might need it.
And like on a personal level, I almost lost my brother last year, and then this past semester in February I lost my friend Luke to suicide. So for me this has way deeper meaning because it's genuinely something that people experience. I know that like even a lot of people won't talk about it, but so many people, every person knows somebody struggling with mental health and it's not talked about enough.
When If You're Reading This Syracuse isn't doing a special project like this one, they are writing letters for the Syracuse community, discussing mental health and encouraging students to keep living.
It gives me joy in being able to not only like give back and hopefully save someone, even though we had situations where people unfortunately lost their lives, but if we can prevent that from happening in the future, that's like ultimately the goal. So
a goal to never leave any student behind.
You can read the letters produced by If You're Reading This Syracuse on their Instagram through a link in their bio, as well as the contact information of mental health resources in the community. This is Sigourney Bell reporting for Juice and Java.
Sigourney, thank you so much. Now to our weather. You know, they say April showers bring May flowers, and I think we finally felt those showers yesterday.
No, exactly. And in Sigourney's piece, you saw those beautiful, beautiful flowers. Now, Riley Underwood, will we be seeing more of those flowers soon?
Yeah, I think you will. I mean, we've been seeing the flowers blooming up as the springtime sparks up, and we've also seen the temperatures warm up as well, but today, not going to be the case. It's actually going to cool down. When you take a look out your window, it's going to be around 65 degrees. Not raining right now, but it will be pretty soon. As you take a look throughout the rest of the day, it's going to be actually getting colder. It's going to get down to 50 degrees and even lower when we go into the nighttime, 6 o'clock. And even after that, it's going to be raining throughout the afternoon, so make sure you bring your umbrella for that. When you look at tonight, it's going to be around 45. Rain's going to be starting at 11. Again, it's going to be on and off throughout the afternoon, but it's going to cool down and then going to be on back again at 11, throughout 12, throughout 1. It's going to be all night. It's going to be rain, so make sure you have that raincoat ready. When you look at the current temperatures around the area, we have seen that it's pretty much similar. Binghamton 59, Syracuse, of course, 65. Look at the current radar. We're going to see the storms moving out. We saw some rain this morning, but it's not too much right now. I'm going to send it back to you. We'll have some more weather back after the break.
Riley, thank you so much. Well, as the school year is winding down, so is the Syracuse men's lacrosse schedule.
That's absolutely right, Marie. And the Orange aren't the only people back in the Dome today.
Our Roman Verna joins us live right now to tell us about today's game and their season. Roman, good morning.
Yeah, guys, well, the Syracuse Orange are back on the hill and back in the Dome, which is going to protect them from these elements, which you just heard about from our Riley Underwood. But guys, this game has some serious consequences for the Orange. They went on the road after winning a great game against Notre Dame and ranked number 4 in the nation. Then they faced number 1 Cornell and faced a tough but unexpected loss to them. Then on to Duke, facing an upset loss to them. Now they're back on the hill again, trying to break that streak against UNC today. Now, this isn't just a game. This isn't just the last regular home season game. This is senior day. The Orange are losing 12 seniors, some of which you can see here on your screen. Now, although this may look like a lot of people, a lot of the stars of this show are actually in the underclass. Joey Spallina, Jimmy McCool, these are guys that run this team, and these are guys that are staying. So looking ahead to this game, what are the consequences? Well, if Syracuse wins today, they're going to get they're expected to get a number 1 seed in the ACC tournament, which starts very soon. Then if they go into the NCAA tournament, that field is still a little bit of a jumble. But going back to today's game, where they are going to face the Chapel Hill Tar Heels, still a lot in the air about what can go on there. The Tar Heels are ranked number 8 in the nation. Syracuse ranked number 11 at this point. So a lot of expectations going in this game and a lot of momentum on the line. That's all I have for now, guys. Reporting for Juice and Java, Roman Verna.
Roman, thank you so much. Well, over at ESF, the youth are getting the opportunity to learn more about STEM. Our reporter Lucy Schaefer was there earlier and has the details on this all-female event.
Guys, I am right outside of the Girls Summit event right in there, where they are giving hands-on experience for young girls grades 5th through 10th and learning about women in STEM. The program says its mission is to empower young girls and women in STEM. However, this program is open to anyone regardless of sex or their gender identity.
STEM is something that's very integral to our society and something that we as a society need to prize more and empower more. It makes me feel like I'm part of something that's bigger, and really just feels amazing.
The event is running right now until 3 p.m. There will be a series of workshops, keynote addresses, and a business panel focused on technology, engineering, arts, sciences, and math. Thanks, guys. Sending it back to you in studio.
Sounds like a great event. Thank you so much, Lucy. After the break, the president of the Filipino Student Association is right here in the studio.
And we'll tell you about how they're celebrating Asian American and Pacific Islander Month. Stick with us.
Got pre-diabetes, but with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Come on, it's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
You quit smoking and thought, that's that. But here's the thing about lung cancer. By the time you see the symptoms, it could be too late. But now, there's a new scan that can detect lung cancer early, when it's more curable. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Taking care of a family member can lead to plenty of questions. Fortunately, there's a place to get the answers, for them and for you. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. A historic horse race has returned to Syracuse, New York. This weekend, the New York State Fairgrounds hosted the 73rd annual PHA horse competition. Our Grace Elford is actually at the race right now with the details.
Thanks, guys. Right behind me is the 2025 Syracuse PHA Horse Show, right here in the Toyota Coliseum at the New York State Fairgrounds, right near campus. And there's a variety of competitions that are going to be going on throughout the day today for riders of all ages, all the way down to little kids, all the way up to grown adult riders. And I spoke to the general manager. Let's hear what he has to say.
This horse show is based upon what we call hunter jumper. So we're strictly a hunter jumper horse show. Jumping, doing their courses of work. They come in and roughly do 7 to 8 jumps per class, what we call classes. So you're seeing different classes at one time. At this moment of when you've been televising, we are actually doing 11 classes at once. What horse showing is really about is enjoying your time with the horse. That is the main thing you should be doing when riding.
Now, as you can see right behind me, the competition is just starting up and it will be going on all throughout the day today. This horse show will be running all the way through mid-afternoon today. So if you want to come check it out, admission is free and open to the public here at the New York State Fairgrounds. For Juice and Java, I'm Grace Elford. Back to you guys in studio.
Grace, thank you so much. Well, with Earth Week coming to an end, food and environmental justice are at the forefront of many conversations.
Our Isabel Galan has one group collaborating with a local farm to create more communication with the city. Isabel?
Not everyone knows what their passions are right away.
I had all this life that I had in my country and then came here and
nothing is working out well.
And for Kayo Green, her passion took some time to grow.
And then when I see like a little seeds pops up into seedlings, and then when I saw that, it was so like encouraging to me.
That's why she decided to become the farm manager of Brady Farm, to take her love for farming into creating healthier habits for the community.
It's so close to people's home where we sell, so it doesn't have to sit on the shelf to lose our nutrients. It's just straight from here. Our produce lasts so much longer compared to the ones that you buy in a big supermarket.
With the new barn created by Syracuse University architecture students, Brady Farm can host even more community events like the Earth Week kickoff by the Environmental Action Lab.
Brady Farms mentioned that they were creating this structure and that they wanted to be used by the community, and they had nothing planned. So we decided, we'd love to utilize your space, activate it, and have, our first kickoff and essentially your first kickoff for this facility be together.
And not even a little bit of rain could keep people from coming out to the Brady Farm to learn about environmental and food justice to kick off Earth Week.
We're able to connect community to resources that are already happening, because when we have these farms, we have Kwanzaa gardens, we have Jubilee, we have Brady, all these amazing things that are happening just need to be highlighted and reconnected to the community.
Isabella Galan, Juice and Java.
Thank you, Isabella. Now, there are a lot of kickoffs happening, as she just said, with Earth Week. Well, to celebrate Asian American and Pacific Islander Month, the Filipino Student Association is hosting Flores de Mayo, a traditional Filipino festival.
Yeah, and to tell us about tomorrow's fiesta is the president of FSA, Rosemary McNulty. Welcome, Rosemary. So excited to talk about this with you. So can you just tell us a little bit about what Flores de Mayo is?
Sure. So in the Philippines, it's a month-long event, but since we're all busy here, we're squeezing it into one night. Which is tomorrow night, and it's just the culmination of our year in FSA.
And now, as president, what do you do to prepare for this fiesta?
I mean, it's pretty much been all year. This is really our biggest event, and it's our biggest community event as well. A lot of our events are always open to the community, but this is the one that draws the most. To prepare, we've been collaborating with different clubs to perform. We've been getting budgets and funding for everything. We've collected a lot of decorations, so it's really been a labor of love.
Yeah, I love that this is your biggest event, and you said a lot of people are going to be going. So what can attendees of this event be expecting?
Right, so it's in Shrine Underground. If you haven't been there, it's a super fun space. We have a stage set up and a dance floor, lots of tables. We're going to have free food from 7 to 9. We'll have performances from XQs. One of our members, Odie, is going to be singing. We'll have lots of traditional games, prizes, and lots more.
That's amazing. Now, this is going to be the third year of the Flores de Mayo celebration. Now, how is this one going to be different, and what exactly is your favorite part of this year's event?
Yeah, so I'm a senior. I've been lucky to see the evolution. We started in a hotel. Now we're in Shine. We made it back to campus. So I think one of the biggest things is we've been able to collaborate with different events. So we have a lot more of the greater community coming in, and that will be the biggest thing tomorrow. That'll be new. My favorite part of the event is honestly the setup and getting to spend that time with my team, especially as a senior. It's become my family, so I get to have my last hurrah with my family here.
Yeah, it's crazy being a senior, and I love that we've been able to see the growth of your organization. Yeah. So with SU hosting AAPI month, are there any other events that your organization is going to be hosting in the next few weeks?
This is our last event for AAPI and our last event basically ever, which is so crazy. But we do work with the AAPI team for all of their events, and the month of May is a month-long celebration for all of that too.
Now, for students looking to get involved with FSA and the Filipino community here on campus, how exactly can they get involved?
Yeah, so we have meetings bi-weekly on Fridays, not anymore, but next year. We just elected our new e-board, and they're the best, so it's a super welcoming community. We have lots of fun events. We do lots of things, like we've had a basketball tournament, we went skateboarding, like even things that aren't traditional, but just try to draw in the community. Super casual, always a good time.
Well, Rosemary, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And with all of these events happening, it's definitely going to be busy on campus and also, of course, in the surrounding areas. So I'm curious, what is that traffic looking like? Riley, can you tell us more?
Yeah, well, traffic's not looking too bad. We see southbound right here, a little more traction. Oh my goodness, My camera is buffering here. I think we're having some technical difficulties. Northbound, not too many problems. We haven't seen too many closures that we didn't expect from earlier, that we hadn't seen in the previous weeks. Pretty much everything's been on schedule, so you shouldn't have too much time. Roads just a little wet, so be careful when you're out driving. But yeah, it shouldn't have too much problem wherever you're going. Guys, I'll send it back to you. I'll send it back to you. We'll have more traffic after the break.
Here, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Got a quarter?
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Now, many students are traveling home in the next upcoming weeks. We have our last day of classes coming up on Monday, and people are getting ready to travel home. But let's take a look at the weather conditions for the next few weeks. Your best bet is going to actually be waiting a little bit, which sort of works out with the exam schedules. Monday, the 28th, is the last day of class, and then that following weekend is actually going to be quite rainy. So if you are traveling home, you might want to take a few extra days and even wait until the following week. The second week in May, it's going to be sunny throughout and much better traveling conditions, especially if you're driving. I know things can get a little bit crazy at the airport if there's rain, but that's definitely going to be your best bet, is to wait a little bit to avoid the rain. Luckily for the wind, though, it's just going to be in the teens, so nothing too crazy if you do decide to drive home this upcoming week. Guys, back to you.
Riley, thank you so much. Last night, the University Union held their annual block party in the Dome.
Our entertainment reporter Abby Tolshin got an inside look at the Dome before the show.
Last night,
Well, we apologize for those technical difficulties, but moving on, the Lavender Celebration recognizes LGBTQIA members of this year's graduating class. It will begin with an alumni guest speaker. Graduating students will then receive their lavender cords. These cords symbolize each student's contribution to a positive LGBTQ community on campus.
There are 3 new awards this year to recognize the achievements of undergraduate seniors. All students graduating this calendar year are invited to attend, but participants must have RSVP'd, and registered attendees should arrive at the Shine Student Center at 2 p.m. tomorrow for the celebration. Now, in Syracuse, we have all these different groups, the melting pot of different people, representing the best of the best. This is just another example of that for the LGBTQ plus community, representing what makes them truly special with students who stick out.
Oh, absolutely. The diversity on campus is absolutely amazing, and I love that Syracuse University is recognizing that. And, they talked about getting cords in there, and that just reminded me that Charlie and I will soon be graduating shortly.
Don't bring that up. It's a scary word.
We're not talking about that yet, but it's okay. It's okay. Today kicks off the first of many food truck events at the Inner Harbor. The bash will feature food trucks from around the region, including Burra Queso Taco, Limp Lizard, Mamacitas, and Lucky 7 Deli.
Wow, sounds delicious. There will be craft vendors, craft beer, and a fireworks display later the evening. Tickets are available for $5. The event will go rain or shine. The food truck bash begins at noon and runs until 8 tonight.
That's exciting.
Noon to 8 tonight. That's a long time for me to be eating dinner just constantly.
I don't think noon is dinner. I think that's lunch, actually.
Lunch, brunch, dinner, whatever it is. It sounds delicious and fantastic.
Well, you know what, Charlie? I'm excited for that. I think that food trucks are so much fun. I love food, too. We're big foodies in this studio right now. What's your favorite? What are you looking forward to?
Just food in general? That's a crazy question.
Just start naming food, Charlie.
I like taco trucks. I think, typically I like my restaurants to not be on wheels, but I think taco trucks are a good exception. You put some pork in there, you put some lettuce in there, a little bit of corn, a little bit of pico, got yourself a nice taco.
Right? I think tacos are amazing. When I was younger, they were my absolute favorite food. And I have to say, Charlie, I think we should run it back, and I think we should both get tacos later. As a celebration?
Well, there's plenty of options. We can't just pigeonhole ourselves right to the tacos. We gotta, see out what we're gonna get and then maybe go for the safety option.
Right. Well, you know what? I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the food. Charlie and I will be splitting and sharing a taco later for everyone watching.
Splitting?
We're gonna be splitting a taco, Charlie.
That taco is all mine. I don't know what you mean splitting.
Wow,
but
I see how it is. I've co-hosted with you now for how long, and you're not going to share a taco?
That doesn't mean we share our meals. That's not in the co-host description, but whatever. That's beyond the point.
You know what? I'm not talking to you. National Grid is proposing a plan that will raise utility bills for upstate New Yorkers over the next 3 years. The project would increase a typical monthly bill by $14 in the first year, $6 in the second, and just over $4 in the third. Last night's suggestion replaces a previous plan that would make this jump in 1 year.
The company says it has to increase prices to keep up with its system and upgrade the current grid. These changes come from a need to keep up with environmental expectations and damages from extreme weather. National Grid users could see price increases take effect as soon as this September. The Forest Stand Restoration Project is receiving more than $2 million from the state. Kathy Hochul announced in a grant that a statement last night. The funding comes from the new Community Reforestation Project. The program is aimed at expanding forests and around urban areas.
The Syracuse-based project is one of 25 New York initiatives given grants during Earth Day. Awarded groups will keep track of their contributions through the Department of Environmental Conservation's Tree Tracker. Governor Hochul says that this program works towards the state's goal of planting 25 million trees in the next 8 years. Well, when we come back, we celebrated Earth Day with a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, it was really crazy. You're not going to want to miss it.
Stick with us.
To an excellent episode of Live from Studio B.
Definition of love.
Welcome back to Juice and Java.
Today we are at Oneida Shores County Park.
In honor of Earth Week this week, we're going to be doing a fun scavenger hunt.
Now we each have 20 minutes to go find what we can, so let's get right into it.
All right, let's see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do we got?
Okay.
Oh, we found the green leaf.
Or is that a fern?
That's a leaf. Perfect, and it's yellow too. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, water.
Under the tree bark.
I'm not going under there.
You're not gonna dig?
Here, because this is that. Okay, bug. Charlie, get back over here. Oh my god, bugs. Okay, we still need rocks. I feel like by the water there'll be rocks. There's an ant! There's an ant on the flower!
No.
Look how cool that is!
A 2 for 1?
Oh, look at that! We found the ants on the flowers. Wow. Rocks, fern, ant, and butterfly. Ooh.
Where the heck is a fern?
All we need is a rock, a spider web, a bug, a butterfly, and a fern.
Yeah, a bird.
And a bird.
Yes, right here.
Oh my god!
Guys, I summoned it.
Did you get it?
You're welcome.
We've done all of this in 4 minutes, guys. Nature is so beautiful. We only have a few more items on the list, so we're getting there. I'm not sure where he's going, but I think we need a fern, a bug, and a spider web. I fear I will not be going near a spider web.
I think the butterflies are hibernating.
We got our rock. Done.
Oh,
wait,
my god.
can we? Wait a second.
Is that legal?
Huh, we're gonna beat you. We're not winning this. Come on, Charlie. This way. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, this is what our fern looks like. Oh, Charlie, this is a fern.
Okay.
JJ,
We left our butterfly. We have not seen. We've seen a lot of other bugs. We've seen ants. I mean, what else?
Yeah.
Spider webs.
Uncles, cousins, relatives, we saw them all. No butterfly though, you're right.
This moment, with just like 7 minutes into it, we have everything on the list except for this one. This is what we do when we win. We're winners.
Exactly. I'm not worried. I'm chilling.
I'm just waiting for the butterfly to appear. No butterfly and no fern. So we've seen a lot of different weeds and types of plants, but we've yet to find a fern. So that's kind of the main thing that's really messing us up at the moment. And if we lose over a fern, I'm not gonna like that. So that means that we need to lock in. Let's go, Charlie. Come on.
Let's hustle.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to.
Ooh, yeah.
Butterfly.
We can have a butterfly call. Make butterflies come to the spot.
We're made for eating.
Oh, that's a documentary.
Butterflies are.
Wait.
Wait, take a photo of us. Can you take one of us together?
Just admire nature.
Update, we finished so early, like 10 minutes in, so we had some fun on the playground. Butterflies are already rare as it is. I don't know, I think it should have been walking stick instead of a butterfly.
I agree. Like,
This took a while to find.
This is the perfect walking stick too.
Yeah.
This is harder to find than a butterfly.
Literally.
Hi guys. No.
You got everything? That was so much fun though. I definitely want to get out more and enjoy nature, and this Earth Week was so much fun. What a great way to end Earth Week.
Perfect start to the summer too.
Oh, absolutely, and this is so gorgeous out here. Charlie and I were just talking about how we wish we could have gone off campus a little bit more. We love the lake, the nature overall. It was just so beautiful, and so, I don't know, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's really nice when everything's not like, covered in snow.
That's
But
Well,
Yeah.
outside,
we'll
so.
see you when we get back.
Back in studio.
Emphasis on what Charlie said. It wasn't snowing finally.
Yes.
It's crazy it was snowing like a week ago. Isn't that crazy?
It's absolutely wild. And to set the record straight, sadly, what we found wasn't a fern, according to our producers. So it's
I don't believe that. We looked it up. I don't know. I don't believe
So
that.
we both couldn't find a butterfly and a fern, and let me tell you, Charlie and I were going to the ends of the earth trying to find. Well, I was. I don't know what he was doing.
He was just
honestly.
walking around in the background.
He was
enjoying
wandering.
nature.
Listen,
Is
he
there
was on
anything
a
wrong
mission,
with that?
guys. Watching documentaries on his phone, trying
We're celebrating the planet. I might as well enjoy it.
Okay,
great.
I'm
well,
sorry.
I think the three of us were actually competitive. I mean, I love a good scavenger hunt. We should do that more often, honestly.
I would do that with you guys again. Maybe not with Charlie, because he doesn't want to split a taco with me, so I'm kind of salty with Charlie at the moment. But I'd go with you guys again.
No, it was so much fun, and we were doing side quests. I think that's the best part about the scavenger hunt. You don't need to specifically zone in, and I mean, granted, while it was technically a tie, I think Ilana and I had so much fun.
I think we did too, and I think what would have been a great way to end it is by, what was it, paragliding?
Oh my gosh,
that was so fun. I wanted
That
to do
was
it.
crazy.
We should have done that. He had like no harness on. I was kind of scared for him, but I would do that. I mean, that would be
Let's do it right
a
now
fun
after
little
the
trip
show
to celebrate the end of Juice and Java.
Let's do
for
it
this year. For this
skydiving.
Here's the thing that I'm curious about. You say that you guys are winners. You play in the playground. You don't really think about that, but you guys didn't find butterflies.
You didn't either.
But I wasn't on the playground.
Well, we finished in 7
walking
minutes.
around with a walking stick.
Listen, 7 minutes is all it took for us. So listen, who finished first? That's all I'm gonna say.
None of us. Nobody found the butterfly. Nobody finished first.
That is why we went on the playground.
Nobody won, guys. Nobody won. Though I think we won.
Listen, we're all winners,
I don't
right?
know. But we did that yesterday, and later on yesterday, there was actually a really fun event at the Dome.
Oh, yes. Well, last night, University Union held their annual block party in the Dome.
Our entertainment reporter, Abby Tolchkin, got an inside look at the Dome right before the show.
Last night, University Union held their 2025 Block Party concert. The concert was held in the Dome and featured artists Lotto, Role Model, and more. Block Party was open to all ESF and SU students for $20 and the general public for $40. However, your seat came on a first-come, first-served basis. This meant that students have been lining up outside in front of the Dome since 12 p.m. for the doors to open at 7 p.m. and the show to not even start until 8.
I've been here since 1 p.m.
I got here about 2 p.m. and I've been here for about 2 hours.
I've been here for like an hour and a half.
Now sitting and waiting was an event of its own.
There was about 5 people in front of me, and now somehow there's like about 20 people in front of me, but it's fine.
It's definitely gotten very busy.
Probably 10 or 15 people, and then it was really quiet. Now that everybody's here, it's like very lively, so it's been...
However, for these people, it was worth the wait to see some of their favorite artists.
Most excited to see Role Model.
Low-key Lotto. I love Role Model, but I'm also a big Mama fan, so I can't even.
Definitely Role Model. Definitely Role Model. I love Lotto, but I was so excited to hear he was coming here. I couldn't see him at home, so.
Block Party is a yearly event, so if you missed this one or got to the Dome a little late and didn't get the best seat, there's always next year. For CitrusTV News, I'm Abby Tolchin.
Oh.
Some scattered showers throughout the week, but overall pretty sunny and pretty nice temperatures, especially considering 2 weeks ago it was snowing. Looking at later today, it's going to be cloudy throughout, but no real rain for the rest of the day. High of 62, low of 41. Same thing with tomorrow, morning rain, high of 60, but it's going to clear out towards the afternoon and just be cloudy. Monday though, sunny all day, high of 72 degrees. That's going to be a gorgeous day for, like I said earlier, the last day of classes, so definitely want to get outside after class that day. Tuesday, unfortunately, there are some thunder showers, but that's towards the evening. Going to be kind of cloudy throughout. This week kind of has a theme of high temperatures, but definitely cloudy. It's kind of that awkward weather to dress for. Wednesday, though, partly cloudy, high of 56, so dropping down a little bit, but like I said earlier, next week will get nicer for sure as we get into finals week. And Wednesday, the Syracuse Mets play at home, so if you're going to that, since it is only 56 degrees, definitely bundle up, guys.
Riley, thank you. I'm looking forward to those high temperatures, but that jump from 80 to 50 at the end of the week is insane. But as we sadly near the end of our final episode, we have some Juice and Java trivia.
Now stay tuned to see what they've learned throughout their past 4 years here.
my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome back into Juice and Java. Now today is the last show of the year for us and the last show for our senior hosts. Now we thought it would be a good idea to see if they know their Juice and Java. So let's quiz it. I know this is going to be a little bit hard for a few of you. Didn't really get too much sleep, but here's my secret answer sheet. So let's start with this.
Not shot.
Can you name 3 former associate producers who worked on the show this year?
This year.
This
so like
year.
these past 2 semesters.
Yes.
It has to be former.
Can they be current? Jess,
Got it.
Rita.
Former.
So they're abroad.
Could be.
This year?
Wait, why are we
Guys,
stumped?
That's tough.
Jess and Rena, huge shout out to you guys, by the way, because they are just amazing. And every single week they bring it.
Brandon is one.
Oh, Brandon Myers.
Yes.
Yes.
Our
Nice.
former
I
news
mean,
director.
I know Jude was. I don't think he
Jude
was this
Bazerman.
year.
Jude Bazerman.
Jude
He was
Bazerman
this
is
year?
another
Yes,
one.
Jude Bazerman was
I'm
too.
One more, guys. Come on, you can do it.
Rena, Jess.
One
and-
of them reported.
Oh my
Caitlin
gosh.
Campbell.
More
Yes, Caitlin Campbell.
Bang.
Okay, we got 3.
Morvon is not one of them, but
Okay,
that was 3.
okay,
So
all
great
right.
job. These are a few of our APs throughout this past semester.
Woo,
I
there
know,
you go.
shout out. They make the show what it is
Oh,
and
Matt,
make us sound
obviously.
perfect. So again, shout out. Now, on to the next question.
Okay.
Including today, how many segments, interview segments, were there on JJ this year?
Oh, this year or this semester?
Year.
22.
22. There's no way.
Okay, that's your answer. Where are you guys
What,
guessing?
this year
This
or
year.
semester?
2 semesters.
2 semesters.
Two
Okay,
semesters.
that's okay.
17.
17, okay.
15.
The closest was Ilana. There have been 20 interview segments this year.
I got both so far.
I was close. I was close.
Again, this is a JJ special. Now, to see if your memory is really, really good, who were the JJ hosts your freshman year?
Oh, I remember
Ryan
this.
and Liam.
Ryan and Liam?
Ryan
And
Baker, Liam
Alex
Crowley,
Malinowski and Nicole.
Aponte. Yep.
You're
Or no,
missing
Josh
one.
and Walker.
Nope, not Josh and Walker. That was my freshman
Maddie
year.
Stelp, Nicole Aponte,
No,
Zach
not
Richter.
Not Maddie
No,
Stelp. Nope.
No,
It was
freshman
Ryan and
year?
Liam.
Oh,
It would've been a
freshman year.
sophomore.
Ryan and Liam is correct. There's
Ryan,
another
and it was
pairing.
no, it was Alex.
Yes, Alex is another.
And Walker.
Katie.
Yes.
Alex
Oh, no.
and Walker and Ryan and Liam.
Yeah, but you're missing Nicole Aponte.
I said Nicole.
Wait, we said
You
Nicole.
did.
I did say
exactly.
Nicole.
So they were
I
Liam
had to
Crowley,
list them all
Nicole
separately.
Aponte,
Okay.
Ryan Baker, Walker Simmons in
I
the
got it.
fall
Wow, that's
because
a
he went
throwback.
abroad, and Alex
Yep.
Malinowski in the spring.
That is a major throwback.
That is a lot of throwback.
Big
I'm not
shoes to
gonna
fill
lie,
for
I
us, huh?
am winning this game by so much.
Yeah, I know.
I've gotten
Alana's
every
just
single
got all the
question.
answers. She's
I know. Well, hopefully you have the answer for this. This is a little bit hard. Another numbers question. So, including today and practice shows, how many episodes of JJ have been produced this school year? Again,
Okay.
2 semesters.
25. No.
No, way more than that.
No, it's got to be close to the amount of interviews, so 23.
25. I'm gonna go.
25, 23, Marie.
30, because there's about 15 weeks in each semester, and there's one every week, so I'm assuming 15 times 2 is 30. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I'm gonna lock
Marie,
in.
you have to factor in breaks. It has been 24.
Oh no!
24.
Wow.
What?
I am so
I
proud
was
of
close.
myself.
I was close.
Crazy. All right. Now, this again is another name game.
Okay.
So, can you name all of the reporters that were on the show today?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Ben Bassett.
Abby Tolshin.
Sigourney Bell.
Lizzie Gottlieb.
Isabella Galan.
Come on, you got this.
Guys, come on. There's a
I
few
believe
in
in
this
you.
room right now. This is embarrassing.
You're going to offend people.
Roman Verna. Roman Verna.
Okay.
Grace.
Mike
Yes.
Elford. Lamort didn't report today, I don't think.
No, he did not.
Grace Elford.
Someone say Lucy?
I think Olivia Rodriguez. Oh, Lucy Schaefer. Lucy Schaefer. Yep. I think we got
I
all
believe
of
you got them all.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Good job,
We have
everybody.
all these
Woo!
lovely reporters making this amazing content for us. We cannot thank them enough. It's been a lovely last episode, and Congrats on your trivia. I don't know exactly who won. I think it was maybe Ilana.
Sorry. We know who won.
Ilana over here. Oh, not competitive at all. Well,
I said it was competitive.
We love competitions here on Juice and Java.
Exactly. Now, as I mentioned, it is your guys' last show, and we have a very special send-off for you all. Let's take a look.
Ilana, Marie, Charlie, and Shayna, congratulations on your final Juice and Java show. You guys have been absolute giants for this show and for this station, but I'm not the only one who wanted to say goodbye. Some other faces did too.
Seniors, you guys are so incredibly special. You make this show what it is, and I am just so in awe. I love walking through the doors every single morning, and I know that I'm gonna learn something new.
Congrats on your last Juice and Java and your last show at CitrusTV. It's been an honor working with you guys over the last couple years and just seeing you grow into amazing reporters, producers, and hosts. And I'm sure today must be very bittersweet, but just know this is only the beginning for you guys. Your careers are going to be amazing, and I really can't wait to see what the future holds for all of you. Congrats.
I was so privileged to have seen you grow from freshmen all the way to seniors. I cannot believe it's been 4 years. I cannot believe the amount of work and dedication you've put into the station. I don't think Juice and Java would be what it is without you guys.
Congratulations on your final show. You guys have been amazing role models to me throughout my time here at Citrus, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so sorry I couldn't be there, but I'm celebrating with you from afar, and I can't wait to see what you all do next.
You guys have done so much for this show throughout your various years on it. I know it's been great to work with you guys so much throughout the time that I spent with Juice and Java.
You four are all some of the most determined and hardworking people, not just that I know in Citrus, but that I know throughout my life. So just from London, congratulations to all four of you on such amazing accomplishments at Citrus, and please keep in touch. I wish you guys all the best from London and beyond your time at Syracuse and at Citrus.
Thank you so much for everything you've done, not only for the station, but for me. These friendships would not have happened without Citrus, especially Juice and Java. Despite our early morning wake-ups, we always found ways to make it fun.
You should be so incredibly proud of yourselves for everything that you've been able to do within Citrus and in JJ, and we are going to miss you so much. You guys are all such rays of light that makes coming in on Saturday mornings even better and all the more fun.
My seniors, y'all been through it all. Y'all been with me through it all. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
I am so honored to have been just a small part of your guys' incredible journey here at Citrus. Juice and Java is my favorite show to work on here in Citrus, and that is no small part because of you guys. You guys have such bright futures ahead, and I am so excited to see what you do next.
We've been doing this show together for the last couple years, and we've just had great times, from being with Ryan and Liam at Takes a Village a few years ago to Dorothy the past couple years. And you guys have done an amazing job this year. I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck.
Well, I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you for all of the advice and support you have given me. Shout out to my Citrus mentor, Ilana. But I can't wait to see what you guys do next. I know it's going to be amazing.
If you're like me, this time last year, I was definitely crying during it, but I'm here to tell you it's all going to be okay. Post-grad is wonderful and beautiful and amazing. But that is also the impact that you guys have made on Citrus. It has been so amazing and beautiful and positive.
You're going to do incredible things post-grad, and I can't wait to see all the work you do. Please don't be a stranger. Please make sure to come back and visit, because we'll certainly miss you.
Thanks for always participating in some silly TikTok trends and really making the station a fun place to be. Special shout out to Shayna for introducing me to Juice and Java. I really would not be where I am today without you.
Hi, Shayna. I'm so happy that you're the EP of JJ this semester. I love being your AP, and I can't wait to see what you do after graduation.
I'm so happy. I've learned so much from you over the past year. You were one of the first people I met at Juice and Java, and I've learned so much when it comes to writing, producing, everything, and I know you're going to do great things in the future.
Charlie, Ilana, and Marie, I've learned so much about being on air from you guys and watching your funny banter. I've loved being on air with you. And I know you guys will all do amazing things because you are all so talented and you're all so hardworking, and I'm so proud of all of you guys, but you will definitely be missed.
Shayna, thank you for taking me under your wing last year and teaching me how to do all of the audio stuff. I definitely wouldn't still be here if it wasn't for you.
Congrats, Ilana, on finishing up your last episode of Juice and Java. You'd always show up every Saturday morning with a readiness to get started and readiness to put on a great show. And I know we could really all use that every Saturday morning.
Marie and Ilana, you two are some of the first people I ever met coming down to Citrus ever when I came to Thursday News last semester, and I knew from that moment on that you guys were going to be some people that I was going to be looking up to and were going to be great mentors to me. Marie and Charlie, thank you for always making me laugh and being down to do any crazy TikTok dance that I ask you guys to do, even though it probably takes 5 more takes than it needs to.
You've mentored so many younger members, and you've given so much of your time and effort to making a really awesome show every Saturday morning. So thank you for starting your morning with Juice and Java all these years.
Now, she was mentioned, our lovely executive producer, Shayna Lake, and you see her name in the credits every single week, but you don't know the extent of the work that she has done. Everything that you see on the screen is because of this woman right here, and we cannot thank you enough. You are just such a special group of seniors up here, and I am so honored to have been able to get the chance to work with you. It has been an absolute pleasure to laugh and wake up at 8 a.m. with you guys.
Cora, you're the best. You know, I've loved working with you. It's so crazy that you're a senior because, well, you're officially a senior after the show because I've known you since you were a freshman. I've come down to the show every Saturday since the first week of my freshman year with Dylan, when like Bradley Hoppenstein was a reporter on Juice and Java, which is crazy, and the 4 years just fly by. I can't believe I'll never be on Citrus again.
We have about a minute 30 left in our we have about a minute 30 left in our last Citrus show ever, and I have to say it's been an honor working with you guys. Ilana, you know I love you more than words. We've roomed together the last few years, and this show has been, I mean, the station just in general has just been everything for me, and working with Charlie has just been so much fun.
Do you love me more than words too?
Okay, well, anyways, Shayna, you guys are all amazing. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you guys too, because this seriously would not have been possible without all of you. You are all so incredibly talented, and I'm so happy I got to work with all of you. I know, Cora, you'll hold down the fort for us when you come back from abroad, but...
Yeah, Shayna, the work that you and Matt have done, you know, there's no really describing it. You guys have really just taken the show to the next level. I'd be remiss if I didn't shout out Dorothy. She took a chance on me, brought me in, and I'm extremely grateful for that. It's been a great experience here on Juice and Java.
Thank you so much. I would not be the person I am without CitrusTV. I can't believe this is it, but that's all for Juice and Java this morning.
Check us out online at CitrusTV.com and follow us on CitrusTV, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I'm Cora Mayer-Costa.
I'm Charlie Goldberg.
I'm Ilana Epstein.
And for the very last time, I'm Marie Achkar. Have a great day, Syracuse.